Took it all. Oh man, like all you. Excellent. It's the easy then. You guys to teach me some stuff. So first thing we're gonna start with, today we're making some peach and tomato salad. Right? Peach and tomato actually go really nice together. And we're gonna do a little bit of grilled chicken in a pan. We're gonna make some pickled onions. Those are these right here. They're delicious, I promise. And if not, just throw them away. It's no big deal. So first thing we're gonna start with is we're gonna make pickling liquid, right? Whenever you buy pickles in a jar, right, there's always that liquid. It's called brine. Right? There's pickling brine. So we're gonna make our own today. We're gonna start with that. I'm gonna put it's just vinegar, right? This is apple cider vinegar. And red wine vinegar. Right. A couple of cloves of garlic. I brought in a lot of garlic today. And then some salt and sugar. I'm going to do a quarter cup of each. All right, we want it to be salty, right? Pickles are kind of salty, but we want it to be also a little sweet. This is salt. It's kosher salt, so it's kind of bigger. It's like bigger flakes, like bigger snowflakes than regular salt. And then this is just regular old white sugar. Yeah, this is good stuff. So, while we're waiting on that, we got some extra time and we're going to cut our onions. This is a red onion, right? I'll show you guys how to cut this easily, quickly, right? I have a sharp knife, so you always have to be careful when you hold the knife. Cut your ends off. Alright, then you just get them. Huh? Can I do it fast? Yeah, I can do it pretty fast. And then you cut it in half. And you want to peel that skin off, right? You can't eat that, it's gross. No, it's gross. So you take off that top layer, you're left with a little half onion, right? Take off this layer. You're left with a little half onion. I'm going to walk around and show you guys real quick, because this is super important. You can see onions have lines in them, see? Right? It's basically like a map, right, to where you're going to cut it. You can see there's literally lines and ridges across it, and we're going to cut along those lines. Right? Sometimes. Some onions are stronger than others. I'm hoping I don't do that right now. So I'm just going to carefully cut across those lines. It's strong, yeah? Cut right along those lines. So this pickling trick works with anything too. You can pickle anything you want. Radishes, corn, onions. Right? The trick is basically just hot vinegar, sugar, and salt poured over a vegetable. It's that simple. Right? So now we have nice little cuts. Right? Nice little strips. Yeah, they look nice, right? The onion kind of falls apart in a nice way. Have a container. You're going to put in your container. So it's important to let this come to a boil, right, before you pour it on, because all your sugar and your salt have to dissolve. It can't dissolve until it comes to a boil. You can smell it, it's very vinegary, it'll probably be awful. So this is at a boil, so I know it's ready, right? You're simply just going to pour it over the top of your onions. Yeah, it's like red wine vinegar. It's like kind of reddish. And then the onions will turn red too. And then you'll get this after they cool. This is the cooled down product. This will take like, you know, an hour in the refrigerator, and then it's good to use. So I'll show everyone what these look like too. You can smell them too if you want. They smell a little bit different. Strong smelling. Yeah, right? They're like pickles. Kind of shows, you know, an onion is strongest flavor when it's raw. When you cook an onion, it comes mild and. Yes, very. All right, so now that we got that done, we're going to work on our vegetables and fruit. Oh, those ones.
Oh no.
I know, smoking it, that's intense. Beaches. Who knows what state is famous for beaches? What's the most famous state for beaches? You know?
Starts
No.
with a G.
In the south? Georgia, yes. Georgia's very famous for their peaches. Right? That's where these are from. These are from Georgia. You guys, does anyone here eat peaches? Peaches fans? Yeah. Eat a little bit sometimes? They have huge seeds in them. So we're going to cut around the peach. I'm actually going to cut this one. This is actually. You kind of twist it. Now you kind of cut around the seed. And then you can kind of twist it off, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's purplish in the inside. No, you definitely can't eat the seeds. And then if you cut it in quarters, you kind of just peel it off. Yeah. You can plant them. I wouldn't get too excited about anything growing, but it is possible. So Andrea's gonna cut some peaches for us and tomatoes, just into wedges. All right, like this was a quarter, probably 8. And same with the tomatoes. And I'm gonna move on to the chicken for a salad. Yes, of course. Yeah, go ahead. This? What's she? She's just gonna put our peaches and our tomatoes in here. Yeah. What you got? Go ahead. Dijon? Dijon's like a fancy French mustard. Yeah, go ahead. Is what? Are you gonna taste the food? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Everybody get their own food?
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's gonna get their own food. Right, it's coming.
What is how I have some
Well, it helps.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Amani, that was a great question about you asked about one of the ingredients. And you weren't sure about how to pronounce it, but you took it.
Yeah, it was good. Dijon.
Great. And that's how we kind of find out about cooking if we look at the recipe. So, I'm going to rely on you next week when we get to the Dijon mustard, right? You're going to be looking for that. Yes, come here. Is that right? Did I pronounce your name right?
No, it's olive.
Why do you have a gloves?
Well, because this is raw chicken, and raw chicken can make you sick, so you have to wear gloves when you eat it. Or when it's raw, you know. When it's cooked, obviously you can do whatever you want. But raw chicken, I like to wear gloves or thoroughly wash my hands. There's not a sink available in here right now, so gloves is the best bet.
Excellent question, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We want to wash our hands before we cook, before we help in the kitchen. Because it's important, because we don't wanna do what? What happens?
Get people sick.
Right, we don't wanna
Yeah.
get people sick, we don't wanna put our germs in the food, so it's smart to take a minute always in the morning. Even before you eat your own, like lunch, it's a good idea.
Very good.
I do smell that. It smells like
How there's
vinegar, I think, right?
It's like vinegar.
It smells like vinegar.
Vinegar, sure.
yeah.
Yeah, vinegar smells like
All right, so now we're gonna cook the chicken. Right, I got a big pan. I went ahead a little bit and I marinated the chicken already. So you can see in there's a little bit of garlic and olive oil and parsley. Parsley. So it's nice. I didn't have any salt on it yet. So I'm gonna put a little bit of salt on it. It's very important to season your chicken, especially chicken. Chicken's kind of bland and then. So always make sure to season everything.
With pepper too, Miss Chef Nick?
I already have a little bit of pepper in here, but I don't do the salt early because it pulls out moisture. Yeah, go ahead.
Can you like put like a little tablespoon, like one of those little tablespoons, or just use it with your if you have a glove, or just use it with your hand?
Can I pick up the chicken with a spoon?
No, no, the sauce.
Oh yeah, for sure. Salt's not that big. Salt's not that big of a deal. You can use a spoon for it.
I wonder how.
All right, this is nice and warm. I put a little olive oil in here. You can put a little canola oil so it doesn't stick. All right, get it hot. You can see kind of a little bit of a waft, a little bit of a smoke coming off of it. That means it's ready.
It looks
It looks what? Burnt?
no blurry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's burning.
Yeah, you can see that. A little bit of waft, a little bit of smoke. That's how you know. I also cut my chicken into small pieces. All right, so it'll be pretty fast to cook in the pan. If you can hear it when it goes in the pan, if it makes that sound, that means you're doing right. You put it in the pan and there's no sound, then you did it wrong. It's too cold. Pan's not hot enough. Shouldn't cook food in cold pans. Should always have them a little bit warm. Helps things from not sticking. Gives them a nice sear, kind of crispy on the outside.
Yes, do you have a question?
Yeah, other than the pickle onion.
Do I get popped? A little bit. That's part of the reason chefs wear coats like this. Right?
Is it just you figure
They're kind
out
of
the
thick.
onions? Yeah.
The sleeves can be a little longer. I roll mine up. It's a little warm in here. But like that is part of the reason. Kind of protects you if you're cooking bacon or meat or something spills. Coat's kind of it's a good protection. So yeah, it pops a little bit, but I can't even really tell. We got our peaches cut, right? Nice shapes. I wrote on the recipe that you can use. Put it back. Go ahead. Not right now. So if you come to the restaurant, she'll make you a dessert. So I said, in the recipe, I said basically you can use any green you want, any kind of lettuce. All right, it's up to you. We're going to be using arugula. Arugula is also called rocket, is another name for it. It's a little bit of a peppery mix. It's nice, it's soft. So we're going to mix that in there.
That's not dry. You sure? I was.
All right, chicken's looking like it's ready. show you guys in a second.
Yeah.
You can see it's pretty ready over here.
I don't want to get hot. That will be hot. That looks so good.
Yeah, right? Nice brown. Let's keep going for a couple more minutes. All right, we're gonna make salad dressing. You guys ready? We're gonna make salad dressing with that Dijon. All right, we need a dressing. So a little bit of mustard into our bowl. Yeah, it's Dijon mustard. Well, you can use yellow mustard too if you wanted. Like yellow mustard's delicious. It's not exactly the same, but it'll taste good. We're going to use a little bit of our pickled onion vinegar, because salad dressing, unless it's ranch, is just vinegar and oil. That's generally all of it is. So a little bit of the vinegar in with our mustard.
What happens if you put a lot?
What happens if you what?
Put a lot.
Well, then you're going to have a lot of salad dressing. Go ahead.
You'll have a whole bottle of it.
All right, I'm going to mix the vinegar and the mustard. And then Andrew is going to slowly drizzle in me some olive oil. And we'll mix it up. See, and then we have a nice salad dressing, just like that. Oil, vinegar, and a little bit of mustard. Super simple, super fast, super easy. And we're going to dress our salad lightly. I'm going to double check that the chicken's ready, which it is.
How do you know when the chicken's ready, Chef?
I usually give it a little like fold back, you know, kind of fold it. And you can kind of look in it and see if it's fully cooked. Right? You want to make sure there's no pink in there, certainly no red. And then you just, exactly. So you got to keep cooking it. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, but sometimes there's not always blood. Sometimes it can just be a little bit pink. And it just means you gotta cook it more.
Chicken!
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Guys, you're going to lunch right after this, right?
Yes.
It's probably healthier than what you're gonna
Yeah,
have
it's a
there.
little warm up.
Right.
It's a little warm up for
Everything's
lunch.
cooked fresh, right?
Yeah, we about to.
Homemade, fresh.
They're gonna be here and at lunch.
You put pickled onions in there?
I'm ready to eat here and at lunch.
No, but I'm just saying. No.
Oh, come on, next week.
I mean, I might throw the rest of those two.
Oh, it's. It doesn't look like. It looks like it's red. It looks like an octopus leg.
Octopus legs.
That's what it looks like.
We cook octopus at the restaurant. Good old octopus legs.
Have you guys had it before?
No.
Suction
good.
cups and everything on
Good.
it.
I think I had it.
I had it. in the-
Yeah, it's very similar. It's close.
Hey. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Huh?
I think I had it.
No, I don't listen. I went there. It's cool. It's good. Yeah, 13 hours. It's more than half of your day, right? Where'd you go? South Carolina? Mississippi?
Alright, I'll show you guys what the salad looks like before you put it on a plate. Alright, it's beautiful, and green, and pink, and red.
Green, yellow.
Right? It's fresh, some summery. That's alright.
Jack, is this on the menu at Baco?
No, no, it's not. No.
Smell good.
Yeah, see, it's good. Yeah, for sure. All right, you guys want to help start plating some up for the kiddos?
Maybe it's
Yeah, let me get a fresh bowl. You guys can pull out the plates.
the best part of cooking is what?
Eating.
You gotta do that answer.
And the other best part of cooking is sometimes,
Learning.
right, you learn some stuff about how to cook, but you also try food. And maybe look a little strange, right? You just give it a try. Yeah, right. Well, like, you might not have
Chicken might be a little hot.
We got lots of stuff.
Tomato? You get a tomato? I think everybody got a little of everything, right?
Right, and use your soda.
Yeah.
This is not finger food, my friends,
Yeah, it's
right?
easy, you know.
Use our fork.
It's easy to learn. I got pieces in my house, I got onions, tomatoes, I got arugula, you know.
Thank you.
What can the kids do? What's in the realm? What's like, you know, a little bit out there, but not too
Yeah.
far out there.
Ready?
I'm sorry.
Guys, so there's a lot of food groups in this plate, isn't there? A lot of color and food groups. We have, what's the chicken? What food group is the chicken?
Dairy. No.
No, you guys know this, right?
No.
Starts with a P.
Purple. It is a name.
It's protein.
Yes.
Protein. And we have some fruits,
did you say?
It's a purple food group.
Mr. Chef Nick,
Yes,
question.
ma'am.
Are tomatoes fruits or vegetables?
They're fruits.
They're fruits. See, a tomato, because it has seeds?
Yeah, and yes.
Because that's always been a debate.
No, it's not a debate.
It's not a
It's actually
debate.
not a debate.
It's a fruit, okay? So in our nutrition class, we call it both, but it's, so is it based on the seeds? Is that how
Yeah,
it's?
generally, based on seeds, based on the way that it grows on the vine.
On the vines,
you know.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think there's two more back here.
Got food.
But guys, so the chicken serves as the protein, which is really a big part of the meal, right? You always want to have something of protein.
Does
This
anyone?
morning,
Okay, I have to.
well, the third graders made pumpkin French toast, and they did have protein in there, which is eggs. Eggs are good for us. That's, right. So we also have, the Chef Nick said, we have tomatoes, which are a fruit. Actually, we have two fruits.
Oh,
We have
you guys are
peaches
having
too.
mad plates.
And arugula is a vegetable. So there's a lot of food groups in a very colorful plate. How is it? Good? You don't like, oh, the pickled onions, that's another vegetable. You don't like the taste?
I can do cooking.
But I think when you combine all the tastes together, good, right?
More chicken.
Good and healthy. Did
Salad.
you ever think you'd eat peaches in a salad.
You want some salad?
I have
Just tell me what.
Well, apples and salad, that's called, I've seen apples and salad too. That's called a Waldorf salad, I think. But peaches can add a little sweetness to it, right?
Yeah.
How's the vinegar and the olive oil and vinegar dressing?
I was
Good? All healthy for you.
just taking pictures.
But you're separating the pickled onions? What do they taste like to you? Burger.
No, it tastes like the onions from.
Maybe the teacher wants one. Want some? Yeah. So I think the most important thing though, you guys,
That chicken.
is trying something. We don't always like it, but if we try it, it's really important. If your taste buds, you know, I mean, it's important that there's a lot of things that you may like, but if you don't try it, you don't know. The chicken. Well, you know why? Because he had a lot of seasoning and he marinated it. So when you marinate it, you let it sit maybe overnight. So all the juices and all the seasoning and the marinade blend really well, and that's why it gives it a good flavor.
I don't like.
The onions, good combination.
I don't like.
The arugula. But you know what? Chef Nick said you should use any kind of lettuce.
Anything you want.
I don't know that we have enough for everybody to have seconds, but you know what, you're gonna have it again next week. But next week, we're not gonna have the privilege of having Chef Nick, Chef Andrea, you're gonna have the rest of us.
You guys will be all on your own.
And we're gonna have to figure this out on our own, right?
So y'all gonna be our.
Make what?
We're gonna be the makeshift chefs.
Oh, grilled cheese? I don't think so.
Okay,
I like
so
grilled cheese.
Ruth, I have a question for you. Every day, you should eat vegetables and you should eat fruit. And if you see what we're eating here, we have some vegetables and some fruit. So every day, if you want to have a healthy diet, and you want to have strong bones and a strong brain, you should make sure you